So if we want to stretch the upper trap and the middle scalene, we're going to purely side bend. And we'll see how that feels. Okay, so that's pretty good in range. Now if I want to go into the anterior scalene, we're going to side bend. And what happens if I rotate you on an oblique axis that way? Do you feel a stretch a little bit different on that left side?
Yes.
Okay, so that's going to get the anterior scalene. Fun fact about the middle and the anterior scalene is that's where our brachial plexus comes out of, right? And runs into our arm. So for people that have thoracic outlet syndrome, that's one compression site. There's 4 compression sites, but that's one of them. So sometimes it's helpful to stretch both the middle. Her middle's not really tight. But then if I do that oblique rotation slowly, carefully, then I feel more tension in the anterior scalene. Okay. If I want to get the posterior scalene, I'm going to side bend again. They're all 3 scalene muscles are side benders, right? But now I'm going to rotate obliquely downward. And then that puts the stretch a little bit more posterior, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yep. And then if I want to get the Levator Scapulae, which is the one touches from the upper cervical to the scapular spine, I'm going to now flex and rotate. Okay. So now we've got the 3 scalenes, we've got the Levator, and now I've been told that your SCM is tight. So, anybody remember the action of the SCM?
The
Extends
jaw.
the occiput.
To the other side.
Correct?
Yes.
It's a contralateral rotator.
Contralateral.
And then what about side bend? What direction does it side bend?
So the
The
angle
yeah,
to the opposite end, right?
opposite side. Right?
It's going to side bend
This way.
ipsilaterally, same side. It's going to rotate contralaterally.
Okay.
So if I want to stretch it, I'm going to side bend away, and then I'm going to rotate which direction?
This way.
Yeah. Which is the same stretch as our anterior scalene. Which makes sense if you think about anterior scalene and then SCM, right? Similarly, the posterior scalene, side bend, we're going to rotate away to get that posterior stretch. If I want to bring the levator in, then I bring a little bit of flexion in, but I still hold that oblique angle.
So you're not palpating, you're only stretching.
Oh, I certainly would palpate ahead of time to find out which muscles are tight, and then I've got a pretty good sense where I feel the tension, where I start to feel that first block
Okay.
or stop. Yeah. How did those all feel?
Good.